ですか？
さあ、遅いと思ったら何をやってるにゃ。
なんだよ、こっちに回してくれてもいいじゃないか。
旦那、いつでもウェルカムだって。うちだってウェルカムにゃ。
こいつらは。それから1ヶ月、プリムラの店は順調に。
Middle-aged online shopper episode 8, my friends. This was a great episode. Probably one of the best of the season so far. And I really I determined that based on a scale of enjoyability. Was it enjoyable? Was it entertaining? Was it funny? Was it cute? It was all of that, right? This was an episode where Primula was finally, I guess, given the title of wife for Kenichi. This was the episode that Kenichi was accidentally mistaken for Primula's dad. Funny. This was an episode where it introduced another waifu character in Nyamina. And Nyamina is a golden hair beast girl. Golden hair, kitty beast girl. And she is well endowed and a little bit of a drunk and awesome. And I love it. This was an episode where Kenichi finally decided to begin getting financed a different way. He was able to find, I don't want to call it ore, but he was able to mine rocks or diamonds or some kind of ruby type rocks essentially that are worth a good ton of money. And he was able to find somewhere where he could mine them consistently. And he found out that each one was worth 200,000 yen or something about around that nature. And if we look at the calculator, yen to USD, so each rock is worth about 200,000. And 200,000 is about $1,300 a rock. And he said that he so far has mined around 15 million. So he's mined around $100,000 worth of rubies or whatever you want to call them so far. So he has found a really good use for his tools, for his knowledge, and a good place where he can mine these consistently to continue to fund Shangri-La. So that is immediately really, really interesting and a really cool thing. Primula, because he created a bear curry and he created a couple other products, she decided, okay, in this town that we're near, I'm going to go open up a stall. And she basically took a stall all the way to a 2-restaurant business. And she now is successful. And they're saying that it's going to bring in somewhere in the ballpark of 70 million yen a year now, based on her projections on what she's doing. And, just for sake of funnies, just so you guys know, that is around $467,000 a year. So that's almost $500,000 business that Primula pretty much has created out of nothing. Now, of course, what happens when anything of this nature happens and you achieve a lot of success, even if Kenichi's not the one technically doing it, you're going to get the notice of other people. And that 100% has happened. He has now, the party in total has now gained the recognition or has been put on notice of the queen and princess of, I think, a different kingdom. And the princess or queen are now going to go after him. Who knows what's going to happen, when they do or what they do, or who knows what they're actually going to do when they find him. But he has been put on notice and he's definitely going to be found now because they know his location and they know where he's at and all that stuff. So we're either going to get a addition like the queen or the princess. We're going to get a +1 to the harem, or Kenichi's about to be in trouble. But regardless, this episode already had a +1 to the harem, where Nyamina, like I said earlier, joined the harem, and she went from bodyguard to additional harem member, and she gave it all up to Kenichi alongside Miali. So he now has a daughter who doesn't want to be a daughter. He has Primula, he has Miali, he has Nyamina, so 2 beast girls and a regular girl. And then we can't forget about Azalea. She was the barkeep. She was the tavern runner person in the past town, and he had relations with her. So she's definitely going to come in the mix, I would assume, at some point again, or maybe she's just gone from the show. But regardless, definitely interesting stuff. And the very last thing is the episode did hint at somebody else creating mayonnaise and a water pump and stuff in another kingdom. So I don't know if that person's ever going to come into play, but very interesting that there is definitely another summoned person that lives not too far from Kenichi as well. So yeah, overall, fantastic episode. Definitely 9 out of 10. I thought this was one of the best of the season so far. Definitely really enjoyed it. If you did too, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out, my friends.